What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Purple Raven when we are back for another adventure in Hogwarts. So, a quick recap. We met a ghost named Richard Jackdaw while we were looking for a wand that Ollivander wanted us to get back. And Richard Jackdaw led us to this cave where we could find the wand. But also it led us to this place called the map room. We kind of went through a dungeon. We fought a bunch of those big guardian type guys again along the way. And we had a conversation with Professor Rackham from the Pensieve Visions. And we were enigmatically told we can't move any further without the book because we didn't have the book with us. So we've been sent back to Hogwarts to get the book, but Professor Fig is not around. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on a couple of other professors' assignments in the meantime, and then when Professor Fig gets back, we can go get the book, take the book to the map room, and then continue in that storyline quest. That's kind of where we're at. So right now, if we look at our quests, we have go to flying class, and we have Professor Sharp's assignment, which is to acquire and use a focus potion, acquire a Maxima and an Edoras potions, and use them simultaneously. So, and when we do that, we'll be able to learn Depulso from Professor Sharp. So we're going to start with flying class, I think. So in order to go to flying class, we need to go outside because if I recall correctly, there is a flying class 1, which is exactly what we want. So we may have to wait a couple minutes or a couple hours because it's nighttime and we need to wait until it's daytime probably, but I like the mechanic in this game that you just wait, like a couple of, so you go to the little circle and you wait. And it's magically daytime. Alright, so begin quest.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
Okay.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Not a fan, I take it?
Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
Alright. We got that part.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Okay. So how do we do that? Oh good, the computer's gonna do it for me.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Okay.
Good.
Oh good.
Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
Okay, so space is ascend. Let's go forward.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Excellent.
This is brilliant.
Nice balance.
Okay.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
I can't tell if this is a friendly teacher or not. So,
This next
there we
set
go.
of things will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
Okay.
What a view.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Good, I've got this.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Okay. That one wasn't very smooth.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
I hit my head on that.
This is rather fun.
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
Okay.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Won't we get in trouble?
Gawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me.
Okay.
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Ah!
Here's something
Where are
handy
the
to know.
trees?
Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
For a burst of speed, well. Oh, like
now
that.
that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
How? Oh, B. There we go.
And where have you two been?
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Where are my glasses? I had glasses on. I'm gonna have to
Sorry about that business with
put my clothes back
Kagawa.
on.
But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
I wish we hadn't gotten into trouble.
Perhaps. But we did get in trouble, and Kagawa could hold it against us.
Rotten luck, that. I didn't think she'd see us. But it's no matter. You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
All right. Flying quest complete. Or flying class complete, sorry. All right, so let's open up our quests and see what is next. Oh, something on the challenges. We got an appearance. Okay. Quests. So Professor Sharp's assignment. So if we need to acquire something, we should definitely go to Hogsmeade for that. So before we go to Hogsmeade, I'm thinking that we should make sure we're wearing the best gear we can. So I probably want to go back into here. Gear. And then sell whatever we're not. That's what we're currently wearing. Okay, so and then sell whatever we're not wearing. Because I don't want to end up with not enough spaces, as it were. Okay, so that's while we're here. Let's put on these again. I like the glasses look. We only have the one. I'm not sure what to do with this. Oh, hold on. Take this to the room of requirement to reveal its qualities. I wonder how we get to the room of requirement. Good question. And then this one we have. Okay. So yeah, so we'll sell some stuff when we're in Hogsmeade. Oh, we have owl posts to read. Goodness gracious. We have one from Professor McGonagall, or Weasley. Ah! Okay, so please meet in the Sentinel report as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions. I shall explain what I see. Okay, so that's something we need to do. And then I require assistance with the labyrinth. Thought you might be interested. That's also in Hogsmeade. Okay, so let's. So now our quests include in the shadow of the Undercroft. We're gonna find Sebastian and the room of requirement. So we're gonna find Professor Weasley. And then demanding delivery is not a story quest, so I'm kind of thinking we might not do it. We'll see. Let's go ahead and do the room of requirements.
I've not forgotten about our...
Your brain doesn't fill up. You're entitled to your opinion. Doesn't mean I'm obliged to agree.
I should say a bins class fills up your brain.
That's what I'm saying. My grandmother says that you only have so many hearts in
Okay,
your lifetime.
where do we want to go?
Same thing.
Up.
Shockingly, I'm struggling to find the connection there.
You can just stand around in here and eavesdrop on people's conversations. Seriously. Have I rebellioed any of this stuff? Nothing there. Oh, but there's this one.
Leviosa!
Okay. Go through the doorway. There we go.
Revelio!
Begin. Alright, what have we got here?
Professor Weasley?
I think this is the room requirement. This might solve our question about that.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard! I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Like, I'm not going in there first. I don't know what's in there. Alright, so we're going into the room of requirements.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Okay, gonna learn something new. Okay, so space, left click, space, F, left click. Ta-da! Makes everything go poof.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Okay, so we need to... Which one's out? This one. So let's put it in this spot. Scroll 4.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Okay.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes,
Oh.
Professor.
Okay, so we're going to explore the room of requirement. Ooh,
Dear
that was
me.
startling.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
What's this? Spin the globe. I spin the globes. I love spinning globes. Hey, look, there's Dumbledore's podium.
Revelio.
I wonder. What is this? Oh dear. That was startling. Drink tea. Okay. I wonder if we... Check that out. A distinguished amber cloak, which is considered better than what we were wearing. Okay.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Oh, it probably is.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Okay. What's this one? Is this... Bit offended, the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing. What's this one? Oh, it's like a lathe. Oh no, it's a sharpening. Cool. Little unusual, but cool. All these floating lanterns.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Okay.
Revelio. What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio.
Did not work the way we thought it would. Alright, let's go under here. Bunch of trophies. I hear the snitch. I don't see the snitch. Can't jump on that. Okay. Kind of waiting for it to show itself again. What if... Let's pull this over here.
Protego.
That wasn't what I meant to do. A little bit further. That's as fast, as close as it's gonna get. Oh shoot. Also not what I meant to do. Can't get in there. Is there anything other than... Yeah, there's a chest in there. I want the chest. And there's a golden snitch. Alright, maybe... Yikes. Maybe we'll come back. Spin the globe.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
There he is.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley.
What's he gonna do?
The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that.
Okay.
Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
I don't know what I imagined, but
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
okay.
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have unlocked the desk of description. Using my card. Oh, I get it. Okay. So, identify. That was a tanned cloak that we apparently got.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Okay. Let's keep talking.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Okay. So we're gonna do space, space, F, left click, space, ta-da!
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did.
Yes.
Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Okay. So, conjure a potting table, conjure a potion station. So first we have to put... Ooh, we need space. I'm going to put this here for now. 2. Oh, I have choices. Okay. So potions. Oh, and there are choices there. Jeez. Small scientific, small botanical, small eclectic, small gothic, and we just choose the style we like. I'm not a fan of gothic, and I'm a Ravenclaw, so I'm gonna pick scientific. Oh, I gotta find a place to put it. Okay. Sure, that'll work. Change color. Oh, ooh. No, not that. Well, I don't want another one. Okay. And then an herbology station, she said. Okay, so let's pick the scientific one there too.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Okay. What's this one? Oh, you could make another desk of description. Okay.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I'd like to know more about Deke.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready. But again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Okay. And can I use transfiguration
Can I use
magic
this
anywhere?
type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've
Okay.
charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Okay. Thank you, Professor.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Okay. Before I, Ooh! We got a new talent. That's cool. How do I change its color? Sorry.
Deke thinks
I've more to teach you about transfiguration.
Sure.
If you have a moment.
Let's
I'm
do
ready
that.
for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well.
I'll figure out how to change
First,
the color
you'll
later.
need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Okay. Return to Professor Weasley, so talk.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Okay. So 2. Wall hangings. Rugs. Okay. Floor decorations. I need 5 of them? That's 2, 3. 4. There's 5. And just to make it a little more even. Okay. Okay, then we want to do wall hangings. House elves and mistress portrait. Why not? Okay. Is there any way to get a different size? A winged mirror, an oval mirror. I like mirrors. Will it fit here? It will. Let's stick it there. And then... oh, that's lights. Candelabras, I should say. So we need to go back into paintings. Niffler and Witch Portrait.
Good work.
Okay.
Shall we move on?
Sure. I still don't know how to change my tables.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item.
Oh.
You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Okay, so we've got space, left clicky, F, space, space, ta-da!
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
So let's put it here for the moment. So I want to make this be change color. Haha. Okay. Confirm. Alter the style of an item. Alter the size of an item. So let's alter the size of this item. 3. And then change size. So Z makes it much bigger. Perfect. And then alter the style of an object. Let's see. Can I change the style of this or just the color? Ooh, I like the blue though. Let's go ahead and leave that. What's this? Can I change the style of the chair? It's a scientific chair. There's a botanical chair. An eclectic chair. I kind of like that one. Let's go with that one.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell.
Scientific central floor. Botanical. Ooh, I kind of like that. Eclectic. Or gothic. I think I'm gonna go back to botanical. Place for the time being.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
I'm ready. Show me what you got.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Cool moonlit ambiance, natural and earthy, or dark and mysterious. I think I like cool moonlit.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Ooh. I like it though.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Okay. My goodness.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Okay. So I kind of want to change that balcony. So let's try that real quick. And we've got scientific doorway, a botanical doorway, an eclectic doorway, or a gothic. I really don't like gothic. So let's try the botanical doorway for decorations. Did that take? Yeah. And then the balcony. Let's E. Yeah. This will apply the current visuals and colors to all architecture of the room of requirement. Confirmed. That's kind of cool looking. All right, so let's see what's in our... Well, you know what, actually, before we start a new quest, I think that wraps it up for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully in our next episode, we'll get ourselves back to the map room, or we will learn more magic from Professor Sharp. We'll see what happens. Until next time, everyone, geek out, game on.